Hey guys, and welcome to WaterExodus' 500 subscriber special. I know what you're saying. What are you looking at? Well, you're looking at the actual questions that were asked. I don't know. I thought about it, and I figured, you know what, this seems to be the best way to really tackle this. To put this up, let you guys see the questions. I am going to start from the bottom, which is right here. This is the first question that was asked 5 days ago from Jizz Strike. This way there's no, hey, I asked the question first, but I will be skipping some of them because if someone asks me like 8 questions and I know someone above them asked the question, I won't answer it for that this way. I'll try to give somebody as much airtime as possible. So let's begin, shall we? What's your favorite game, your least, and my favorite school subject? Okay, let's see. My favorite game is Shadow Hearts for PlayStation 2. Definitely my favorite game. My least favorite game, I have a lot of least favorite games, so that's a pretty tough question to answer. Mosquito bite that itches. Least favorite game? Probably Ghostbusters for the NES. That was just a horrible game. Okay, let's move on. Reso Basso. He asks, barring all time limits and recording obstacles and console problems, what would be your dream LP? My dream LP would be the video game me and Thunder Genesis are working on. He's writing a book, and he actually is making a prequel to it in a video game RPG format. I'm actually one of the main characters, and that's all I can say about it, or else he'll shiv me. So that would definitely be my dream LP, would be to LP that game. Okay, next, from Riku91, what's my favorite game I haven't LP'd yet? Shadow Hearts. And why is there a castle in the sky, but the U.S. government can't figure out the job problem? Well, that's because they haven't had WaterExodus on the case. Okay. Derriere, oh, my good friend Derriere. He asks, what's my favorite sandwich? My favorite sandwich? Probably very basic. Some sliced turkey breast, tomato, lettuce, and a little mayo. Very, very basic sandwich I can eat all the time. And if I were a video game designer, what would be my ideal game to make and sell? Oh, my ideal game to make and sell would definitely be an RPG. Heavy in the fantasy, magic, dragons, swords, blah, 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 blah. Definitely. That would definitely be WaterExodus, a WaterExodus-y type game. Okay, sorry about that little flash. Let's move on. Where was I? Okay, favorite sandwich. Okay. Tragger1. He asks, if I could have any animal in the world as a pet, no matter what the size, how much it would cost and take care of, or where the heck you'd put it, what would it be? A gigantic sea turtle. Literally huge sea turtle. If I couldn't have a island-sized sea turtle, I would have the biggest sea turtle you can imagine. Definitely a sea turtle. Okay. And, oh, my glasses. Okay, when did I start wearing glasses? I was 16 years old, and I started to develop my astigmatism, which was a pain in the ass. And I started wearing glasses then. And I don't wear them all the time, as you can see from my videos. I kind of switch on and off. Like, if I'm working out, walking my dog, just hanging out, I don't wear them. But if I'm playing a game or reading, I wear them. That's pretty much when I wear my glasses. And you'll eventually get used to it, though. I promise. It eventually becomes second nature. Sometimes when I don't have my glasses on, I go to adjust them, even though they're not there. Okay. Next on the question list. Philip0544. Who is my favorite LPer besides myself? This is a tough question, but honestly, it's a toss-up between Lancer D 1984 and Atma01. It's definitely a toss-up. Okay, and 2, for all new subscribers such as myself, which LP of yours should we watch the best to get a feel for you and make us want to watch more? Or I guess a better way to word it is that, what is your favorite LP that I've done? My favorite LP that I've done so far would probably be Donkey Kong Country, because I just went nuts. But if you want to get a feel for me, it's probably a toss-up between Donkey Kong Country, because I was really comfortable at that point doing it, or my Tales of Fantasia LP, because there's a very big progression in how comfortable I was, and you'll notice as the videos go on, in my opinion anyway, my commentary got better, I was more comfortable, and I just developed into what I am now, which is a okay LPer. And 3, what do I think the funniest moment in LPing history is, whether it be my own or someone else's? Okay.
Son of a bitch, I just noticed the mic was in the air. Man.
That is definitely, to me, the funniest moment in LPing history. Because, I don't know, I just thought that was hysterical. Even though it was probably a you had to be there moment, I freaking loved that, I don't know why. I was watching it with my ex-girlfriend. I don't even know why she was watching, because she doesn't really watch LPs. And then all of a sudden, that happened, we were watching it, and then the whole mic thing it cracked us up, and I was hysterical. But also, I'm going to add in what I think my funniest moment in my LP history is.
Genesis burst in. Really?
I didn't realize.
That's right. Go sit down.
WaterExodus has some temper.
Those two said there was a hidden passageway deeper into the sector. I've come here many times, and I've always thought it looked strange. I've always imagined it would look somehow different. I'm doing a cutscene. Every time I do a cutscene, I walk in.
Okay, go ahead. Finish it up. This is Thunder Genesis.
No. I'm turning this off. Oh, that's nauseating. I can't even continue this. Tone, I'm really restarting. I can't do that.
Okay. That was real. That was real. I don't care what anyone thinks or wants to think. That was Thunder Genesis' pure, unfiltered gas. So that is definitely real. Okay. Next, from Hell Yeah. If Pokemon were real, what would be my team? And I can use Pokemon from all generations. Okay, let's see. Let's count this. Blastoise, obviously. Tyranitar. Breloom. Garchomp. I love Garchomp. Looks like a shark, but he's not water. I wish he was water and dragon. Herdier. I love that normal type. And for my 6th and final Pokemon, I'm partial to Skarmory. I like Skarmory, but I don't know. I think that would, for now, would be my 6th Pokemon. Okay. Oh, my boy Lancer. Okay. Lancer D asks, what's my favorite song from video game? Oh, snap. This song. You hear that? That is my favorite song from a video game. Okay. And if I had the opportunity to go back and change anything in my life, what would it be? If it had to be something about me and not something I couldn't change, like I guess my dad dying, it would be I would definitely go back and never be fat. That I regret that wholeheartedly about myself. The biggest regret I have is being obese. I can't stand that I was that big. Okay. The question each other person would like to truly know, how many times have I actually stepped on Winky? I have stepped on Winky 482,378 times. It's bad. It's really bad. That's why Winky's just harassing me all the time. Let's move on. Okay. I guess I'll just go with the question I always ask. If you could live in the world of any video game, where would I live and why? If I had to live in a world, I guess the world I liked the most was the world in Tales of Vesperia. It was just really, I don't know, it was really cool to me. The whole Blastia and the design and everything. So definitely, because that's one of my top favorite games, I would probably live in that world. It's just the scenery and everything about it, to me, was just awesome. QWERTY B doesn't ask, he demands I show you my foreskin. Okay, and then on to the serious question. How, why, and when did I begin playing RPGs? Okay, I hated RPGs. Hated. I'm not even kidding. I hated RPGs. Me and Thunder Genesis used to call them, oh no, it's the number games. I hated RPGs. And I was young, and then I guess when Super Mario RPG came out, it was a Mario game, it was an RPG. We got it the first day it came out. We played it. We developed a taste for RPGs, and our love developed henceforth. And now I'm a huge RPG fan. It's my favorite genre. So I guess it was the early 90s. I decided to really get into RPG playing. I think the first RPG I ever actually played was Final Fantasy II, which is Final Fantasy IV. So thank you, Cordy, for the question. Okay, Elrise, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. He asks, if I had to cosplay as any female video game character, who would it be and why? Okay, probably Alice from Shadow Hearts, because I think I would look very nice in thigh-high stockings. But on to potentially easier questions. Who's my favorite video game villain and antagonist slash whatever of all time? Death from the Castlevania series. I love him. I love Death. I cannot help it. I love him. And if I were a character in a video game, what would you be? Assuming one of the main characters, if not the main character, what sorts of techniques would you have? What weapon and armor would you have? Remember, this is a video game. Reality need not apply. Okay. Well, a lot of people I know on the internet and in real life say I'm like a hero-y main character type, so I guess I would be the main character. And what sort of techniques would I have? I'm a physical guy, so weapons would definitely be a sword, a gigantic sword. Because, like you said, reality need not apply, so I can wield it in one hand. It would definitely be a sword, maybe even a sword made of water, kind of a Final Fantasy X looking thing. Armor, I guess it depends. Probably nothing big and bulky. I would, like to move around a lot, so maybe like some clunks of fucking armor on my shoulders or something like that. But definitely have some kind of armor. And techniques, water techniques, insane sword techniques and water techniques. I would have all sorts of water magic, and I'd be able to control the water in my body so I can move faster and hit harder, and definitely be like a water master is definitely what I would go for. And thank you, Elrise, for the question. WaterExodus. Okay. I will answer that question in a little bit, because someone else asked it, but I'll answer just further in the video. Because Gamer Cam, you ask 2 more questions, so I'm going to answer you. Skip Clay's, go back to Clay's, and then answer yours now, because you're already here. WaterExodus, what is your favorite video game for each console? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, crap. Favorite video game per console? Let's see. NES. I own an NES. I would probably say my favorite video game on NES is Super Mario Bros. 3. On Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country 2. On Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, because they're the same. They're one game. I don't care what anyone says. They're one game. They're half games if you're playing by yourself. On N64, Star Fox 64. I love that game. On PlayStation, Tales of Destiny. On Dreamcast, Sonic Adventure 2. On regular Xbox, Toe Jam and Earl 3. On PlayStation 2, Shadow Hearts. On GameCube, Tales of Symphonia. On what's next? Next generation, I guess I'm doing the 3. Oh, let's jump back to Game Boy. Pokemon Blue. If you count Game Boy Color as a separate system, Pokemon Silver. Game Boy Advance, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. The DS. The DS, probably Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I'm not doing remakes, though, either. Like, even though I like Chrono Trigger on the DS, because it's not my, I'm doing original, what they were made for. PSP would probably be Crisis Core. PS3 would be Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Xbox 360 would definitely be Tales of Vesperia. And on the Wii, I would probably say the new Ghostbusters game. Not new, but it's relatively new because it's pretty freaking fun. Even though the NES one was just dog-awful horrible. And what's my favorite boss in any video game? And favorite music, I already answered those. Okay, Clay. When in your life did you decide enough was enough and decide to start to turn my life around as far as losing weight and everything else? Thanks, man. You're an inspiration to us all with your attitude, your outlook on life, and your overall personality that you share with us. I figured switch this up and I can answer this question because this was probably the nicest question I got. About, when did I decide enough was enough? When did I decide enough was enough? I'll tell you, it's actually kind of a humorous story. I decided enough was enough when I was celebrating my younger brother's birthday in June 19th. That's his birthday. So I'm celebrating his birthday, and me, my current friend at the time, my two brothers, and our neighbor all took a picture. 5 guys. So it was friend, brother, me, brother, friend. Okay? So, pictures taken, fast forward, it's now the end of July. So, the pictures are ready, come look at the pictures. And, hang on, I gotta draw this. So, I don't have the picture. Sadly, it's in a storage bin, and I wish I could have gotten it, but I can't. And I don't know if I'd even be able to find it, because when I was heavy, I seriously avoided pictures and stuff like that. So basically, though, the picture looks something like this. The picture looked like. Yeah, my friend was black, so I drew him. I made him black. That's what it looked like. Who's this big guy in the background? See this guy right here? Yeah, that's when I knew it was enough. I swear, I mean, I wasn't absorbing them in the picture, but I was literally almost the width of all 4 of them put together. That's when that's it. Honestly, that was when I had enough. I was like, put the chips down, I'm done. And I dieted a year, and then after a year I just started going to the gym. And that's it. No pills, no anything. It was strictly just diet and exercise. So, trust me, anyone out there, if you can do it, if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm an inspiration to you all. Clay, honestly, that means a lot. So, I'm glad I'm able to help people, and I'm glad you think that, because you are definitely one of the most badass dudes I know. So, yeah. My personality on life, you just say, listen, you got to keep trucking, man. That's it. There's nothing else you can do. It's really nothing else. You can give up and fall down, but then you suck. Got to be honest with you. But let's turn it back over to the questions. Okay. Hell Cry Pro. Am I good with that? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hell Cry Pro. Oh my God! You want questions? I'll give you questions. How did you come up with your name? It's something that we've called each other code names, me and my two brothers, for years now. My older brother loves lightning and thunder. I love water. My younger brother loves fire. And the first book in the Bible, I believe, is Genesis. The second is Exodus, and the third is Leviticus. And that's how we got our names. So thunder Genesis, water Exodus, and fire Leviticus. What would I do for a Klondike bar? I would murder somebody in cold blood. What was the first game I remember playing? Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt for the NES. Which game do I have the fondest memories of as a child? CV Foe. Super Castlevania 4. Definitely the fondest memories. What was the first game console I owned? An NES. How did I get to be such a badass? I was born this way. And do I like waffles? Damn right I like waffles. And is that enough questions? Yes, sir, that is enough questions. thank you for taking your time and doing that. What style or genre of music do I prefer? I listen to everything. If it sounds good, I listen to it. If it sounds bad, I don't. That's really, honestly, how I judge my music. I have metal, rock, R&B, hip-hop, video game music, TV music, movie music, anime music, different languages. It's whatever just catches my ear. How many other LPers do you watch on YouTube, and who are they? Okay. The people that I watch, basically... Let's see, what's the list? These are the people that I really watch. Probably every video they come out with, I probably watch, like Lancer and Atma. But the people I generally watch, I cycle through their videos. I watch Lancer, Atma, Veteran 0121, Lady Gilwin, Shally. Who else? When Clay was LPing, I watched Clay's stuff, Kilo Reborn. Alex Tapauya, I think that's it, right? Or is it Pout? No, I think that's it. Okay. Basically, look in my sub box. That is the people that I cycle through and watch their stuff on a very regular basis. Alright, I'll try to contribute a few. Okay, Frozen Train. What is the first LP I saw, and who was it by? Technically, the winky face is making me laugh. Technically, the first LP I saw was a Mega Man X4 LP, and it was by White Mage Serenia. I was playing Mega Man X4 for fun, and I forgot if Split Mushroom came before or after Cyber Peacock, and I was looking for a walkthrough, found that, but the first LP I watched from Episode 1 to Episode End was White Mage Serenia's Final Fantasy VI LP. So, technically, Mega Man X4 is the first LP I watched, and it was by White Mage Serenia, who was really good, and, he's just a really good LPer. What is my favorite genre of game? RPG. And if I had to choose between one wish for anything or a lifetime supply of bacon, which would I choose? You cannot wish for more wishes. You cannot wish for more bacon. You may also... I can never have bacon again? Oh. I guess I would probably choose a wish. One wish for anything I would probably choose, because I guess I can live without bacon. And my wish would probably be to definitely have, like, superpowers, so I can take my hero complex to an extreme level. But yeah, we'll go into the hero complex later. And what's up? Not much, man. How you doing? Okay, now, Taupalia, there you go. She asked, what is the story behind my tattoo on my right arm? It's my left arm. It's just the video is turned, but I will now tell you the story behind the tattoo. Okay, I'll tell you about my tattoo. What is it? Okay, this looks like, right now, I know what you're saying. That's his right hand. It's not my right hand. I have the camera inverted so I know what I'm getting a picture of. This is my left hand. I write with my left hand. I'm left-handed. It's just inverted. Like, the door's there, but it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, tattoo. Right there. See that? It's a Roman numeral 2 surrounded by clouds with like rays of sunlight coming out from the back, and it's a stone Roman numeral, see, with some cracks in it, and my last name written there in cursive. And see, it's how it's all backwards. My last name, yes, is Carnival. That is my actual last name. And story behind the tattoo, we all have it. My brother's not the same one. Like, Fire Leviticus has like a little 3, and Thunder Genesis has a 1, a nice sized 1. It took him 2 years to get it. These were his idea, and it took him 2 years after we got ours for him to get his. But I'm the only one that has our last name underneath, and it's a funny story. Now the reason I have my name there, now it's for my dad since he passed. And it was funny because one day we were sitting in his office, and he said, out of nowhere, he goes, I hated that you wrote your name on your body. And I was like, that's weird. He goes, but now, I really love the fact that you wrote your name on your body. He said that, yeah, he just told me he loved it. He said, he said, you know, he liked that about me, that I wore my name like a badge. And a lot of people don't like us for some reason. It's a curse of my family. You either love us or you hate us. We're good people, and that pisses people off. So I don't deny who I am, and he enjoyed that. So that is it's basically like a brotherhood tattoo. We each have it. It signifies, you know, who we are, and that we're brothers, and it's our bond. So there you go, guys. That is the WaterExodus tattoo. Okay, that's pretty much the story behind the tattoo. And that's it. So let's move on to the next questions. I hope you enjoyed seeing the tattoo, and now you guys pretty much know everything about it. Okay. Senel doesn't really ask anything, he's just talking. Oh, my boy Atma! Okay. This made me roll on the floor laughing. The beginning is hysterical, son. Awesome use of Chrono Trigger. It's actually Chrono Cross music. It's cross music. But good ear, though. A lot of people don't even realize what it is. Okay, 1. What do I recommend for eating as a snack? I mean that as in a healthy snack that doesn't taste like crap and develops muscles. Buy peanuts. Unsalted peanuts. Just normal peanuts. Or any kind of nut. Walnuts. Pistachio. Stuff like that. Buy some raisins, whichever kind of raisin you prefer. Put them in a little thing, mix them around. Have mixed nuts and raisins. Delicious snack. It's usually what I tend to eat and bring with me when I go places. And my favorite quote that somebody else made. My favorite quote that someone else made. It's Ronald Reagan said this. Not that I like Ronald Reagan, but the quote, and it is, "Heroes may not be braver than anyone else. They are just braver 5 minutes longer." And I believe that's the quote verbatim, and that is a quote that I believe in, because I believe everybody's brave, and I believe everyone has it in them, but it's really the truly brave that stick it out, that extra, you know, that extra mile. They go that extra mile. So thank you, brother, for that those questions, and now we'll move on. Okay. Do you or have you ever thought about learning some type of martial art? Actually, I just started more. Okay, you're gonna just, you ramble. Yep, you ramble. It's okay. Here's to another 500 subs. I hope I have another 500 subs. Okay, so some type of martial art. Definitely just MMA, mixed martial arts. I kind of train myself a little bit. I have, like, MMA gloves, and I just, you know, try to teach myself some personal self-defense. But, yeah, that's pretty much... I mean, I would definitely love to learn a martial art, though. Any kind, really. I mean, I just love the whole physical, you know... getting into it. Okay, thank you, Milty Milt. That's your name? Okay. And, Twilight King, 2727. Hey, what's going on, man? You ask, who is my biggest inspiration in life? My biggest inspiration in life is my father. He was a great guy. I'm really upset you guys... I started LPing after he passed, so you guys will never really get to know him. My father... was known for giving the shirt off his back. He used to take everyone in when they had no place to go. He gave as much as he could. 9 times out of 10, he gave everything he had. So yeah, he's my biggest inspiration in life. Yeah. Okay, so how did I smash my finger and save a life this time? I was in the mall, and you know how they have those metal gates that they close, they pull them down, they lock them? Well, because I'm famous for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, I was in the mall with Thunder Genesis, and there was this little kid, this little black kid, he was, you know, hanging out by a store, and all of a sudden, sure as shit, I heard something creak, something snap, the gate was falling, it was literally going to crush this kid. At least I thought it was. I don't know if it would, if there was a locking system, but I managed to turn and get there fast enough. I catch the gate. The gate is really heavy, so it's like pressing down against my hand. So I had a little scar on my hands. It's gone now from where it hit me. So the kid's mother comes from out of nowhere. I don't know where she was to begin with, but she was like fucking 17 years old. So I won't even get into that. So she gets the kid. So I'm lowering the gate, and I don't realize there's a lip sticking out on the left side. And I lowered it, and I thought I had room, so I'm lowering it, and my finger just gets slam crushed between the gate and that lip. and it's on a track, so you can't like pick it up. Like, so I had to like lift it as hard as I could, pull my finger out. It sucked. Who is my favorite video game character? In general, my favorite video game character, probably Yuri from Shadow Hearts. Even though he doesn't use a sword, but I do like fists. What's my favorite recent video game? Castlevania Lords of Shadow. What is your favorite video game console ever? Super Nintendo. You cannot beat the Super Nintendo. What's my favorite food? Anything. What's my favorite song? That changes day to day. Why did I ultimately decide to become an LPer? I ultimately decided to become an LPer because it was a way to make people laugh I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I could reach more people than how I do personally, so I just thought it was a good idea. How far along is Thunder book? Almost done, and when he gets it all squared away, I'm going to be pushing him to let you guys read it. My favorite movie? Probably Braveheart with Mel Gibson. Just an awesome story. And how did I get so awesome? WaterExodus. Well, I just flex a lot, and that just automatically makes you awesome if you're just flexing all the time. Maj asked, who are my inspirations? In other words, who made you get into LPing? White Mage Serenia did not get me into LPing. He got me into watching LPing. But into actually becoming an LPer, I would say Lancer D1984 got me into being an LPer. He was the first LPer I watched that was real, that wasn't a voice just speaking, like, you know, he did like the video blogs and stuff like that. And he's real. He doesn't pretend. He doesn't try to make light of anything like that. He's just real. Whatever he's going through, whether it's about being broke or the kind of day he's having, it's just real, and you could tell, like, that's who he is. Who he is on the videos and who he is in person is who he is. And I know that now because him and I are actually pretty good friends. So that's what I liked about him. There wasn't that sense of, yeah, but, you know, he's that's how he LPs, but he's like that. No. I mean, every LPer is a persona. It's not you. You know, who I am when I LP is me, but it's also not me. You know, people have bad days and good days, but I did like that he did the video blogs and, like, got everyone involved. And that's kind of why that's probably why he's one of my favorite LPers. And that's why I got into LPing. Because I realized you can be more than just a voice on top of a video game. Okay. Oh, Fury. Little sister Fury's asking me a question. Okay. If I could describe myself in one word, which one would it be? Strong. Which word was it? Strong. If you could have your own Pokemon gym, which... Fury. It would be the water type Fury. Come on now. Super Effector. Everyone's asked so many good questions. They have asked really good questions. What would be your ideal person and group to people to co-commentary with on any game of my choice? Who would it be? Reso Basso, Atma, Lancer, and I want to do a 4-player co-op of Turtles in Time. And I gotta be honest, at this moment, that's definitely the best co-op, co-commentary thing I really want to do. And we're just trying to work the kinks out, but I'm seriously looking forward to that. You have no idea. Because those three guys, Reso, Lancer, and Atma, awesome dudes. Great LPers. Odds are, if you're subscribed to me, you're subscribed to them. So I can't even, like, say, hey, go subscribe to them. Because they all have, like, thousands of fans, and I have a mere 500. But, okay, Lucard-san, what was the first game I played? I answered that. Which was, you know, the first Super Mario for NES with Duck Hunt. And would I live in a castle or a mansion? A castle. Thunder Genesis always talks about if his book became, like, a billionaire, he would live in a castle. So I'd probably go with a castle. The Seventh Snivy asked, what would be the perfect YouTube for me? I'm assuming that's YT for YouTube. I just wish you could upload content that you wouldn't, like, get... Like, if you upload a song in the background, you don't get your butt reamed out and your 15-minute or more taken away from you. I think people are a little too nuts with that. That's just my opinion. The tattoo we've done. Do I own a 3DS, and what games do I have or want? I don't own a 3DS. I will be buying a 3DS when Tales of the Abyss 3D comes out, because I want that game. I have the PS2 version, but I would like that. And probably Star Fox 3D. Definitely Star Fox 3D. My favorite of the Unova Pokemon? Herdier. Herdier. He reminds me of my dog. Congrats on 500, very well deserved. Thank you, Seven Snivy. I really do appreciate all you guys, the support you've all been giving me. Is WaterExodus pure win? Oh, wait, I already know that answer. Absolutely. Thank you, Akon, dude. That means a lot. Abyssal Kid asks, WaterExodus, I've been dying to know, what do you use to record your Game Boy Advance games? I use Camtasia. That is what I use. So, Picamerafi. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Is it Picamerafi? Picamerafi? Let me know. Get in touch with me and let me know. So, WaterExodus, how big's your dick? Let me get a ruler. I'm looking for a ruler. Hang on. Oh, wait a second. I only have one ruler. I need a yardstick. No, I haven't had any complaints. So, let's move along. Who's my favorite LPer? Present self excluded. And, well, my favorite LPer, I already answered that. And how have you or will you ever do a co-op LP with them if they let you do it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If Lancer ever wanted to do a co-op, which, you know, like I said, we have that 4-player co-op kind of in the works, I would definitely do it. Anyone on my box, I would do a co-op with. Some people I've done co-ops with, I've done with Atma, and I've done with Jordan of Gaia. I haven't done, like, co-ops with anyone else, but I'm also part of the Apocalypse Gamers, which is some people that aren't on my box, but they're really cool. You guys should check that out. And I'm going to be doing co-ops with them. So yeah, I mean, like, if Lancer wanted to do one, Atma I already have done, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, anyone on my box, in my page. Yay, Exodus Flex. Oh, it's Shally. Hey, Shally. Shally's awesome. Okay, 1. If you were stuck on an island with 5 other LPers, who would you choose and why? Remember, this is a real life or death scenario. Pick people who would aid in the survival of people, or, you know, people who would make the time more enjoyable. Okay, if I was stuck on an island with 5 other LPers, it would be you, Shally, definitely you, Lady Gilwin, Lancer D 1984, Atma01, and probably Reso Basso. We need ladies to procreate, you know, to keep the species going, and I would definitely want pretty girls. Oh god. And Lancer would definitely just make it a ball, and I know Atma would definitely help me hunt and survive. Atma's a survivor. And my man Reso is just, you know, he looks like a very organized guy that would help keep the clan, you know, well together. So that's probably who I would pick. And if I had to form a party for an epic adventure, which 3 characters from any video game would I pick? I would pick Alice from Shadow Hearts, because she's awesome. I would pick, I need, like, you need an older, battle-hardened warrior to come with. I'm going to pick from RPGs to make it easier. So it definitely would be Alice would be the girl. You're a tough question, Shally. It would be me, I guess the leader. Alice would be the girl that can heal. Who's an older... I think I'd pick Raven from Tales of Vesperia. Like a magic-y kind of, older character. And my 4th party member... Who would it be? This is a toughie. Who would it be? I need a friend that's a girl that's not a love interest, right? That's what I need. I don't know. Maybe Miuria from Star Ocean 4. She's nice. Not just talking about her breasts either, don't worry. And question two. Question two, but your party has to be 3 other LPers. Who and what roles in your party would they fill? I would obviously be the main character, hero, awesome dude. Shally, you would be my mage, my white mage. You would heal me. Atma would probably be the next character. And Lancer. Because I think Lancer would be pretty cool with like magic. Like I think Lancer would definitely be like my mage, my black mage. You'd be my white mage, Shally, and Atma would just be another attacker with me. Okay. Oh, Shally has more questions. What is the secret new LP? I cannot tell you, but I'll give you a hint. One word, Soten. If you can decipher that, then you are very, very good at words. But that is definitely what my next LP is going to be. Side LP. Bonus LP. Favorite beverage other than water? Vitamin water. And what qualities do I feel are most important in commentating for an LP? Qualities, you have to be comfortable. You can always tell the difference between someone that's comfortable and someone that's forcing it. You can't force it. To me, I'd rather have a 30 seconds of silence than force something that doesn't make any sense, or you know what I mean. That's what it is, and that's why it's not good to force yourself to do videos if you're not in the mood. Yeah, just don't force it. Just be yourself. You have to be yourself, and try to be funny. And special talent, no one knows I have. I have the innate ability and talent to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is why I'm constantly getting hurt and saving people. Because I'm always there when it happens. And it's good for them, but half of the time it's not good for me. And I have turned clumsy into an art form. Definitely turned clumsy into an art form. Thanks, Shally. I enjoyed those questions. Spa's Panic. How hard is your skull? My skull is pretty hard. I actually, when I was 8 years old, was bit across the face by a German Shepherd. I had to get hundreds of stitches on the side and under my eyes and my face and my hand, because he bit my hand too. And it didn't crush through my skull or rip my eyes out, so even though I have some scars, I healed pretty nicely, but I didn't get any plastic surgery. So I have a scar on next to my left eye, under my eyes. The reason why my nose is crooked and my glasses are always like cocked is because I have a lump on one side of my nose from where the tooth broke through the cartilage in my nose. And yeah, so I have a pretty hard skull. Will I do a co-op with Atma sometime? Yes, I will do a co-op with Atma sometime. I love co-oping with Atma. He is truly the man. Your comment was removed. Wolf God asks, do I like The Simpsons? I used to. What's my favorite scary movie? I don't really like scary movies per se, but definitely the movie that freaked me out the most was The Exorcist. That is a freaky-ass movie. Just freaky. My favorite gaming system, Super Nintendo. And have I heard of Hellsing? The anime? The anime Hellsing? Is that what you're talking about? Because I have heard of the anime. And would I like to be a guest in one of my would I like to be... Okay, Danjuro. Maybe in the future. Let's keep talking and we'll figure it out. Like I said, I have to be comfortable with somebody to co-commentary with them, or it's not going to work. Do I like anime? I do. I love anime. Big fan of anime. And what actor and actress do I like? I don't know. Like Gerard Butler, he's badass. I don't really have favorite actors or actresses, so that's hard to hard to answer. But there you go. I have answered all the questions, and now it's time to switch off of the... Oh, I had one more in a... Let's go up here. Inbox. Where is it? Atomic Waffle. He asked, you're not going to be able to see past this. Okay, so I was wondering if you like Final Fantasy. If so, which is your favorite? If not, why not? Also, your example of a bad question made me LOL. Okay. I do like Final Fantasy. My favorite is a toss-up between 4 and 6. Oh, there's my stats. Guys, 517. I can't even believe it. But yeah, let's exit now, and I'll switch to a camera, and we will wrap up my Q&A special. This is the wrap-up to my 500 subscriber special. I hope it was enjoyable, even though, granted, it's a Q&A, so it's really just you guys listening to me answer questions about myself. I definitely am glad I got to connect with you guys. I'm glad that from the inception of my LPing career, people liked me. I mean, I consider myself viciously lucky to have made the friends that I made and to have gotten where I am. I mean, I know people that don't even have 100 subscribers, and they've been doing it for like 2 years, and I thought that's who I was going to be. I really can't believe 6 months into my career I had 500, which is thanks to you guys. I want to thank a lot of people, but I want to wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers, because me, the way I look at it as, I'm still a small timer right now, and when I hit 1,000, that's when I'm really like, to me, that's when I made my real mark, and I do want to thank a lot of people, but I will save that for 1,000 subs, because I need something to do for 1,000, other than just, maybe like a live stream, but I want to thank people, so there's going to be a lot of people to thank. But yeah, I could not continue to do this without all of you guys supporting me. I'm glad you comment and enjoy it. I'm glad that I can make your day a little more fun, with these silly videos. But yes, I truly, truly appreciate the support, and I hope to keep you guys laughing for a long time. So this is WaterExodus signing out, and remember, guys, keep on laughing.